Dave, defeat against Skelmersdale this afternoon. Just give us your thoughts after what must be a fairly frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, really frustrating. Collectively, we just weren't good enough today. Technically and ability-wise, we've got some really good players, but just from start to finish, we didn't match the work rate, the effort. That we've let ourselves down, let the fans down. Discuss it with ourselves, really.
A few changes to the starting 11 off the back of obviously last Saturday, where you made changes as well for the Macron Cup. Just took us through today's decisions in the team selection.
Yeah, so I think obviously we've had a couple of enforced ones, particularly obviously with Jeppo being suspended. We've had to make some changes across the back line. I think the top, across the sort of front line with the three in attack, we thought that being able to play through the lines and get some mobility in the attacking line would help us today. Obviously, we watched Skem on Tuesday and they lost the ball quite a few times, sort of trying to play out. So we were looking for that sort of mobility to try and press high and try and win the ball back as high as we could and try and get that sort of early goal. And I thought we started well. First 15-20 minutes, we looked dangerous, and then slowly but surely we've just sunk down to low levels in terms of work rate and application. So, look, really disappointing.
Is the sort of, I guess, I know you talked after the game at Ramsbottom last week. You were happy with the result through to the next round, but you mentioned how you were disappointed with some areas of the performances last week. Were those same areas being picked up today, or was it different issues?
I think it was more widespread today, if I'm being honest. I think all in all, we probably had 3 really poor performances on the bounce. It's quite difficult at the moment to try and understand where that's coming from. We've had a really good week in training. We've had a really good week in training. We worked on a lot of stuff. We've had a bit of a setback yesterday with one player, but we come into the game today sort of confident, and I don't know, it just felt like we certainly didn't disrespect in terms of the team selection and what we tried to do and the way we wanted to play, but I don't know. I think we've got to learn how to play against that low block and really start to find gaps and be more creative with the ball.
And obviously, I guess that you're going to look to rectify those issues for Tuesday with a tight turnaround against Pilkington.
Yeah, I think we can expect more of the same. A team that's going to be defensively well structured, resolute. They'll probably sit quite low and try and hit us on the counter attack. So more of the same. We've got quite a significant challenge coming up on Tuesday. We've got Benito, who looks like he's going to be out. Briggsy potentially out. So as well as a few other couple of little issues. So it's going to be tough, but hopefully sometimes when things go against your adversity, that's where you want to see a little bit more bottle from everyone involved. So hopefully we can get some positives out of Tuesday.
And obviously throughout the second half with players going off and the changes that you made, we sort of saw that adaptability within the squad. We talked about Jordan Butterworth last week. Obviously he's played at right back, he played at centre mid, played at centre back today. We saw Connor Comber play at right back for a percentage of the second half as well. I guess it must be good for you to have those type of players that aren't just stuck to one position, and they can sort of be versatile, and that gives you options.
Yeah, exactly that. I think versatility is really important. Obviously, we don't want to be working with a 23, 24, 25-man squad. We want to try and keep it down to sort of 8, 19 players. Build that camaraderie and that group spirit between them, and obviously having players you can play in 2 or 3 different positions is really important. But yeah, it's a really disappointing day. We've had 26 shots today, and we've only scored from a penalty. It's just really disappointing.
And do you have a message for the fans off the back of that today ahead of Tuesday?
Apologies, really. I think collectively we haven't been good enough today. It's not through a lack of working hard and trying to get things right. Obviously, I know people will always disagree with decisions that are made in terms of selections, and that's fine. I'm more than happy to explain those decisions and never say that I'll always get it right. But it's on us as staff and us as players and as the players to put it right Tuesday, and obviously just keep behind us, and thanks for your support.
Cheers, Dave.